Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the second match, second week, season 62. This might be a little bit of a louder match. It's a wet day, and so there's a little bit more street noise than there usually is. So we're going to have to make do. We are in a Kyber 3 bracket. We won our last match, climbed back up into Kyber 2. The first week of this season was a little unfortunate because I actually played well. We full cleared everything, but we lost every match. We went 0-3 last week. We just lost on banners because my defense is not good enough. This guy here was a 9 Geo player. He had Ahsoka on defense. We were able to handle it. Partly because he didn't also have Leia on defense. Had he had both, that could have been a big problem. Now, we'd got holds here with Zerg and Treya. Everything else was one shot, and he did not attempt anything up against Fleet. He attacked first. He had already had a hold up against Zerg, so I knew if I played efficiently, I was going to win with one shots. So that's what we went for. Today's matchup is against Miriam Valhoon, which sounds familiar. I wonder if I've either had a matchup or maybe have been in the same bracket with this person before. Smaller GP at 11.2, so we've got 6 to 700k advantage. Zeta's massive advantage. Oh, we have over 100 Zetas more than this guy. That's going to make a noticeable difference in the performance of some of these teams. He's good on Amis, though, at 38. That's one of the better... Actually, that's second best in the bracket. I'm far and away the top account in this bracket. This is how... Kyber 3 matches typically go. I usually kind of just push my weight around whenever this happens. It hasn't happened in a while. Relic units, he's got 10 more than me. Looking at that tier distribution, we're pretty close. He's only got 6 more, and I've got more tier 3. He has way more tier 5, but I'm beating him on 7s, 8s, and 9s. But that's... yeah, I mean, the tier 5s is good, but we have the relics where they count. Modding's pretty good. Top 25, he's beating me. I'm beating him in the top 500, but he's one of the better modded accounts, and his counts are very respectable too. Like, my advantage on the 20 plus is small, 63. My 15 plus is only like 140, which those are smaller than typical. I usually have bigger advantages than a lot of my opponents, particularly in a bracket like this where sometimes we're looking at like 200 or more 15 plus speed mods. Datacrons, this is where I'm going to really do some damage. He is one of the non-participators in Datacrons. He actually has a healthy amount, but he's not leveled them up. He is, and he's a set Geo player just like me. This bracket was 4 8 Geo players, a 9, and 3 7 Geo players, and me being one of the 3 7s. He is without Lord Vader. The other 7 Geo players, me of course without Rey, and then the other one is without Sith Eternal Emperor. Looking at a single Lami Melgus, Radis, Iden, single Star Killer, Dash, Wampa, Savage, Treya, no Afra at all. Qui-Gon, double Swallow, nothing on Zori, double third. We've got Krex, triple Malicos, Drogon, triple Baudelaire, double Bane, triple Jar Jar, triple Cadme. So he's got a lot on... I would have distributed these a little bit better, but it's fine. Like, if you don't have as many as I do, like, if you have as many as me, like, I could put more on some of these other characters, but I wouldn't be triple Omnian characters if you are light on Omicrons. You want to spread them out to have as many teams boosted as possible. Then you can start reinvesting in them. That's how I would handle it. I know often the advice is to just choose a team and focus on it, but when it comes to Omicrons, that's not how I feel about it. We're looking at Maw. The rest of the stuff is fine. Echo's at 298. Fleet's good. Looking at the quality, well, just open up SketchUp. Gonna have to close that down. Now with the modding, I'm looking for Echo, who's at 298. There's somebody else that was close to that. And he's actually pretty light. His Exo was right there. His last 300 speed character is Hux. So that puts him at 33 characters compared to my 55 probably. Does he have Darkside Rey? Yeah, he does have Darkside Rey. 2 Amis already. Okay, let's get to it. We're gonna boost up what I use my Rey up against, but my Rey or my Drey is poorly modded. I did not think too much about my modding prior to signing up for Grand Arena. Didn't have a ton of time, and as soon as we played that match last round, I knew the mistake that I made. She needs to just be as fast as possible. just clicking through these so you can see what is and is not available. And we are going up against Third Sister, Sortie, Swallow with the Fulcrum Kron and Exra. So I'm going to be careful with the Exile there. Leia here. I looked at this earlier. It's a bad Rebel Kron. I think we might be able to just do Bane. Now we have Leia, the Great Mother, Finn, and Jabba. And that's a weak looking Jabba. Not even a mercenary Kron. Percent health effects. I think we're going to try Afra here. I don't have B2 at Relics, and I don't have Dengar available. Dengar's on defense, which would guarantee this being a successful win. Without those things, it's a little risky, but I feel like risking it with this quality of a squad. I think we're going to start up top. Just start knocking off some of these GLs. We're going to start with unaligned force users, and we're going to do a Sirjunda lead Star Killer squad. I don't like to mess around when it comes to this. Alright? Am I happy with all that? Alright, jump to the big screen. Okay, let's dispel. Malicos takes a hit. Yeah, since it's Starkiller's turn, we'll hit Exile. But since he's not going to assist on other turns, we're going to use other characters now to ensure that we're getting stacks towards Unleashed. You gonna miss like that? That's not cool. I'm actually gonna hit Rey right now. I thought about Fulcrum for a second, but I wanted to make sure we triggered the damage immunity. And we got both, which was good luck. But now we need to hit Exile. You know what? We're gonna chuck this over here because I want the... Oh, we don't even get it. Okay. Alright, there's Unleashed. We'll wait, but we can dispel. Take the hit. I'm gonna... Yeah, just before she started evading like crazy, I decided I wanted to do that. Okay, down into the red. Let's now go after Rey. There's what we need. This should take them out both. And this will. I shouldn't have even done that. Okay. Oh my god, why are you dodging? Okay. Taking the hits. So we had a bunch of... This weekend, I'm going to be working on some videos. There's a lot of things CG released. We got a kit on Hunter. We have the kit on Jocasta new. And we have the new Datacron set and feats. Some of those we'll parse out. We'll go with Hunter first because that's the most timely. The others we have a little bit more time to get out, but we'll be over the coming week starting to drop some of those videos. Hunter before his event, obviously. Okay, Leia. So I'll show you the Kron. It's a weak Kron. Bad combo, doesn't even have a good level 3. So I am gonna go Bane here. Where are you at? Okay, so we have Bane. You are too close to those wires. I'm gonna try Trooper this time. I kind of like Marauder. I'm gonna take the turn meter. Although the tank revive is... Does that work or not work with... Alright. I feel like I've tried the tank revive. There must be a mechanic within the kit that... Turn this off. Okay. Alright, AoE. I shouldn't have done that. That was... All those assists was not ideal. Okay. I was kind of hoping for an AoE to dispel, but you know what? Let's hit old Ben because I care less about his, about his retribution. All right, this one dispels, right? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Awesome. Alright, we're basicing. Okay, and there we go. So that's 2 GLs down. Now we have Third Sister. Probably going to do Phoenix up against that, but maybe we'll do something else. And now let's gamble. I want to do Afra. But what I think I'm going to do is Probe Droid in this slot. Because at least Probe Droid has a Dispel. And let's grab a Mercenary Kron. I feel like a lot of this comes down to modding. His Bosch is okay. I've seen scarier, but we're starting first, so that's a good sign about the modding. My Afra's pretty good. Okay. Alright, we AoE, we're going to hit that stagger. We'll drop the Torture. I would love another AoE. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're going to do Merciless Massacre on Embo to make sure we get an extra turn. If we do it elsewhere, Embo would just die. Alright. Yeah, I felt like this was a safe Afra, and that is looking to be the case. Do I want to chuck this? I'm just going to play it safe and not. And here's the Dispel. Oh, I should have saved that to prevent the revive. Okay, let's go after Lando. Come, boom. Yeah. We'll do Merciless Massacre. It's just staying focused on Jabba. We've basically already won it. Chrysanthem's a distraction, just ignore on this second time he appears. Right. We'll have an armor shred soon. Hopefully we take care of Jabba in this next cycle of turns, because I feel like Jabba's getting closer. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna just start knocking these out. I need to update my defense though, because my defense is way soft. Alright, what do we got? Presets. Do I need to think in this battle, because I want to get into a little bit of nonsense. Not even particularly recent nonsense for me. But I think for a moment I want to manage this. Alright, there's one sacrifice. We're going to keep using the specials. Not with DACA though. Spread Plague. 7 stacks over on Resistance Poe. Okay, Dispel. There's our second. Perfect. Now we can start driving the stacking health on DACA and offense on Ventress. You know what? I keep forgetting about that Omicron on Asajj. I wonder if I want to reconsider that one these days. Alright, let's AoE and do a special. Oh, that's acceptable. Okay. Finn's going down next turn. That's too much plague. Alright. Awesome. Do I need... Yeah, let's heal a little bit for banners. Awesome. Full banners. Perfect. That team really needs to have Rose to be a threat to that counter. I'm going to do Balin here. But I kind of want to do Balin elsewhere. Because we've already done this one several times, but we're just going to stick with it for now. Okay. Alright, we got stun, buff immunities, let's vulnerable everywhere. AoE with Merrick. 29 stacks of fortune, we're going to kick. Alright, awesome. Quick work of Morgan. It's 35 stacks, right? Yeah, we're just basic. Okay. And they don't bless anyone else. We took out Great Mother before that happened. Alright. Asajj is down. Oh no, not. Did she dodge? Wasn't even looking. Judge Death. There we go. Night Trooper. Although, I gotta make my Balin better, but we need to start testing him up against other teams. I should have done... Yeah, I should have done one of the GL ones, because we haven't done that yet. My room for error in a lot of these matches is a lot smaller than it used to be. I wonder if I use Sith Eternal Emperor here. Because with the smaller room for error, it's... I can't really afford to goof off like I like to do. I want to learn some new things. And when we're playing it safe. I think we're doing... I think this is what we're doing. Or, you know, we could just not... Let's just do this. If we do Jedi Knight Luke lead with Cal Kestis, we can bring in Jolie, Yoda. We can even bring in Jedi Knight Revan. And let's go Old Republic. We have a Jolie Kron. I don't even know which one of these I like more. So this gives stacking stats or... Yeah, I want the stacking stats. It's only going to apply to Jolie and Revan, but that's still something. Okay, so they hit Jolie. Alright. Yeah, you know what? We're going to manipulate. Let's attack here. No, everyone's going to get feared. Alright, we're going to do this here. And then we'll drop... Do I want? I'm going to go Armor Shred. Okay. Spread the buffs. Normally I'd go the free turn, but I don't want to get feared right now. Oh no. Okay. Let's make sure we don't lose Jolie. Now let's dispel. And mark. Now, does he have... Oh, and no tank revive. Awesome. Okay. Not quite enough to take out Fallen, but close. There we go. There's Fallen. And I'm at another Armor Shred time. And let's hit Revan. Little worried. Perfect. Okay. We're going to swap to Cal Kestis because now he can take out Malgus. Awesome. I'm going to assist with Jolie because I want him to... Okay, we've got a revive. Alright, good. We'll drop another shred over on Darth Revan. Get all the assists, take out Marauder, get closer to taking out Marauder. Not quite there. We can't stun yet, so I'm going to... I mean, we could inflict Breach. Okay, let's hit Marauder. I should be using that ability over on Revan. My ignoring of Revan is a mistake. Okay. I should have swapped with Luke. Alright, we're gonna... Let's just keep throwing armor shreds on Revan. This recovery is so annoying. Alright. Awesome. Now we can start stunning, which is going to make all of this easier. Oh, I gotta pay attention to the clock. I think it might be time to auto. Yeah, it's time to auto. Is Cal gonna play this right? Okay. They're not playing this right. Okay, good. Well, that's not breach. Never mind. Alright, what do we got back here? Okay, Boss Nass, Cadme, weaker Cadme, and this is easy. Alright, let's just knock it out quick. Wait, we gotta do some DRey testing. Where's the best team to do that with? I guess it's gonna be Third Sister. Let's just do it right now. You can see how terribly modded mine is. Whereas you can see I'm not used to even looking for first order. Alright. We're not going to get a level 3 out of that. Right? Because I'm not going to use a tank with this. Dark side allies, 2 buffs that can be and we'll have advantage and what else? There's probably something. I hate all of it. I think I'd rather have the level 6 ability, so we're just gonna go with this. Alright, we take the hit. We're gonna stun. We can't stun. Okay. Now this is the one that puts him under stealth, right? Yeah, we're gonna go with this. But you can see they've already started taking turns, which is not what is supposed to happen, which is a sign that my modding is atrocious and has to change. And the fact that I'm dying is proof of all of that. Okay, I'm actually going to dispel. Oh, the damage immunity. Okay. Yeah. Where are we at? Okay, I gotta check his mods too. I fixed my DRey's mods, but that's for next week. We're taking a good amount of hits. Okay. I am charging slow. We might just use it. We got torture now, which is bad. And we keep going after Inquisitor because I would love to clean this up without Inquisitor around. Let's just do it. We've survived this long. Okay. Yeah, let's keep doing it. And we just kind of won by default because it's a GL. We didn't learn anything from that other than just reinforcement of how terrible the modding on my first order squad is. And if you're not a watcher of this channel, it's because I just got SLKR in November, I think. I'd put it off for years. I was just refusing to do it. But it couldn't be put off any longer. We are looking for... not Cadme. Saw. Where are you, Saw? Here we go. Definitely not with Biggs. Let's do Katarn. I could go without Bays, but we're going to keep them. And let's grab a Rebel Kron. I think I want... what do we have? Critically... max health, max protection. Critical hit, gain offense. Oh, I like this. Let's do that. This should have no problem. Up against the Relic 9 versions, this starts failing. But I don't think we're going to have issues up against this one. Because this is a Relic 5 version. Alright, we dropped the bombs. And now we've got marked. We're going to hit the staggers. And we'll be able to just start knocking these characters out. We just need to get marked again. I'm gonna heal. I want more heal over times. So we went with that. Get offense stacking on Katarn. Alright, Dispel. Maybe I should be attacking somebody else. Oh, the marked is back. Definitely staying on Qui-Gon. Everything will be easier if we take out Qui-Gon. Although, taking out Barriss might make that easier. Awesome. We're good. Alright, damage immunity's gone. Let's go back to Cadme. Awesome. Alright, what have I been watching? So, the most recent movie I watched was Heretic. It's with Hugh Grant, and it has Sophie Thatcher. She was in Book of Boba Fett. She was one of the mods. She's also in Yellow Jackets. And I quite enjoyed it. Not what I thought it was going to be, but it was still very interesting for a religion-themed horror movie. Alright, what do we got? Okay. No, we can undersize it. Or no. Let's just go Kronless. Bring in Talia. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't bring in Talia, because Talia's going to die. That's what happened last time. The whole point of bringing in Talia is to have a Dispel. Which is not even necessary. And she has ability block, so she might not even survive long enough. Alright, who do we want to take out? I feel like Phalanx. Phalanx has all those AoEs. But this is a counter that I might stop using. I might move Great Mother to defense. But then I'm gonna have to do something else. What? You serious? That's never happened before. I should. What kind of Datacron do you have? What? I shouldn't have brought in Talia. That messed up everything. Okay. I mean, we might need to clean this up now. Depending on how these next couple turns go. Alright, that'll take out Tarple. What? Alright, fine. Okay. Hit the Bombardier now. I can't believe this. And we can't take... See, is that damage immunity? Okay, I can't even show it. We can't take him out until the shield generator's gone, and Jar Jar's probably going to beat us before that happens. Maybe I'll demonstrate next turn. Because we're not even going to demonstrate. Cause see, we can't take him out. Alright, we're going to just auto basics until the shield generator is gone or until I die. Probably gonna get death marked. Or that 0.001% chance is going to occur. I can't believe I can't believe that. Alright, we got through it in one, but in the dumbest way possible. Alright, we can gas this quick. Don't have to think about it. I don't even remember. Oh, it was Swordy upstairs. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, it has Marin. Marin's not going to stop the solo, though. Right? She shouldn't. You know what? Let's go for an old-fashioned gas solo. But let us... You know, we should play around with one of these crons. Let's talk NBA trades, because it's the only thing I care about. Pistons got Dennis Schroeder for nothing. And, well, they also got KJ Martin, who I do like. A couple of years ago on the Rockets, he was very interesting. Very skilled player. He's not like a starter level, but as a backup, he's very impressive. Hasn't done much on the Sixers this year. Maybe that's a Nick Nurse thing. Maybe that's other reasons. But he's always been interesting to me. And does Marin stop this? All right, I'm taking over. Because I'm going to die now. All right, stops the solo. Which I thought... I mean, I did question it, but we did it anyway. Alright, let's just do some overkill now. All right, so basketball. Luka trade, craziest thing that's ever happened. Doesn't make any sense, but it happened. I think I talked about it on the last video, so we're not going to do too much about it. The De'Aaron Fox, Zach LaVine trade should have been talked about more, because that's actually a massive trade. But in the aftermath of Luka, it just was like nothing. What's hilarious about it is the Chicago Bulls traded Zach LaVine for a pick that they were going to keep anyway, because their pick was already top 10 protected, and they're definitely going to be finishing in the top 10 in the lottery, because they're like a bottom 5 team. I'm so tempted to do some just... Because what if I do... Not Tano. We do Fulcrum, and we do the Fulcrum Cron. I need to have a different level 3. Let's make a note. Okay. Awesome. That was a good start. Once we take care of T3M4, this team is over. Okay. Okay. What are these abilities even called? So this is, Meditate and Whirlwind. That's right. Okay. Alright, let's take out AG88. Meditate again. Okay. This is the hard part. Am I actually going to lose this? Maybe I should be saving that ability for when the protection's down. Let's do that. Like, now. Saving it. We'll save it. We'll meditate. And we're gonna just do it now. I'm getting impatient. Okay. Okay, because every time I'm doing that, I don't think we can beat it. Alright, we're just autoing. Oof. See, this is the goofing off I was talking about. This is what I enjoy doing. I don't think it's going to affect the match, but maybe it will. My opponent does have a lot left for offense. We have not used JMK. Could I move JMK to defense? I guess it's just a question of, like, what GL do I want to move to defense? Let's cover the other trades. Mark Williams to the Lakers. They overpaid. Mark Williams is good, but not that good. He's also really an offensive only center. I don't really know if that's going to make sense. I feel like there's been a lot of talk that it makes sense. I disagree. I feel like They should have gone for like Capella from the Hawks, because like the Hawks they were basically selling. They got rid of DeAndre Hunter, who went to the Cavs, which I do like as a move. It's definitely an upgrade over what they've been doing. All right, let's use. Here we go. Can you just chill? Boom. All right. The Kings are just, I don't know. Here's a thought. Like, you see what the Kings did with De'Aaron Fox, getting out of De'Aaron Fox early because they knew that they couldn't keep him, and especially with how the new CBA works. It's very difficult to pay multiple players a lot. You can only really have 2 max players. And you need to make them happy. It's much harder to do trades, even though, at least in theory, it's harder to do trades, even though the trade deadline was one of the craziest trade deadlines we've had in years. That free agency, for instance, was not crazy at all. It seemed to have been completely muted by the new CBA. That's more what I was expecting. So this may have just been a fluke of a lot of player movement. What I think should happen is, you see what the Kings did. I think that's what the Hawks should do. Not the Hawks. Well, it's what the Hawks probably will do, because now you see Trae Young's probably not happy. And they're probably going to have to move off Trae if he gets disgruntled with the situation. Now, they still have Jalen Johnson, but Johnson got hurt, which is why they started selling all these players. What am I doing right now? I need to think for a moment before I mess something up. Okay, let's bring out the scimitar. Now, that same situation, I think, should apply to the Hornets. I don't think they're going to be able to hold on to LaMelo long term. And if they try and leave it for the last moment, I think they're going to get a bad deal. Not that the Kings got a good deal out of trading Fox. Like, really, they got the right to take on Levine's terrible contract. But that's a horribly run franchise. So are the Hornets, though. The Hornets are a terrible franchise. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. But the overall thing is, I think LaMelo's destined to move on. He's 23. Like, he'll sign his extension, but that team's not ready. Brandon Miller is awesome, though. But now they just traded 2 centers, albeit mediocre centers. And the recent rookie pick, Tajon Salon, I did like him. I did buy into the hype with that guy prior to the draft. It was a bad draft, though, so things may still happen. Like, there's a reason he climbed up the boards. It's just because of his upside, but he's a project. Dalton Connect is not any good. Dalton Connect is older than LaMelo Ball, who's been in the league for like 5 years. He's not going to do anything. He's a 3-point specialist, and he's not even good at that. Bucks, not, yeah, the Bucks getting Kuzma was interesting. I don't really love it or hate it. It was just kind of one of those moves where you had to do something. So it makes sense in that respect. It's better than what they had, but I don't think it really improves them. Doesn't really hurt them. Butler to the Warriors I like. Even if Butler can't play at his previous like star level on a regular basis, he should be able to do it often enough. And they just... Curry needed help. He's taking like 30 shots a game. Like, that's ridiculous. He shouldn't be doing that. I should have taken ships off of the reinforcements. All right, let's bring out the defender. Seriously? Not cool. What? Ridiculous. Is the finalizer strong up against this fleet? I don't think I've ever done it before. But clearly, things didn't work out for me. Oh, this shuts down turn meter manipulation. Are you kidding me? We didn't take anything out, did we? Well, that was a mistake. Alright, we're going to do Radis right now, but I don't think this is going to go very well. Maybe I should have dispelled that. Okay. Get rid of the buffs. Wobble. And bring out the comeuppance. This is very irritating. Okay, good. Well, we don't have foresight anymore, so we can't get the assist, so that's why we did the basic. This is ridiculous. Okay. The comeuppance is so much weaker than it felt like it was going to be when it was released. Because the foresight mechanic, it is so unreliable. Like, by the time the comeuppance turn shows up, the foresights are all gone. Yes, we should have been able to get like 1790, but we got a little silly. I think I just want to post this video though, so now we'll wait until they attack before we do that. Fine. No, changed my mind. Looked at his 3v3 history, and this guy is a 3v3 hater, so I doubt he's going to play. So we're going to call this a win. If I'm wrong, we'll throw it in as a comment, but this feels pretty safe to me. Other than the goofing off, we kind of crushed it, but well played by the opponent. And we'll wrap it up there. Just be on the lookout for videos over the coming days for all the news that we got over the past week. We'll have Hunter's video coming out first, followed by, we'll do Datacrons and feats prior to Jocasta New. Jocasta New, since that one can come out while Conquest is active, although I'll try to have it done prior to then. But thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.